2020, the world went crazy. With everyone being stuck at home, many turned to mountain biking. Supply couldn't meet demand and prices skyrocketed. Now the mountain bike industry is on the brink of collapse. Layoffs, business shutdowns, and huge blowout prices. But that means it's buying season. I bought this Ragley Big Al 2.0 for just $940. A killer deal for an aggressive hardtail with an air fork, clutch derailleur, tubeless tires, and 4-piston brakes. I have big plans for this Ragley and I want to turn it into a high-performance machine. I'll tell you more about why in a few minutes. But with the industry crumbling, that means the used market is taking a huge hit. And I bought this, a RockShox Pike Ultimate that just a year ago was selling for $1,100 brand new, and I got it used for $450. This fork has my favorite damper, a Charger 2.1, great mid-stroke support, a low-speed compression adjustment for jumping support, plus 35mm stanchions that should be way stiffer than the Recon's 32. The stock Recon, it's pretty good, don't get me wrong, it's a good air fork, but if you've never tried a top tier fork before, just take my advice. Don't get one, never try it ever, because once you do, you are spoiled forever, and it makes it really hard to ride a Recon again. But with that, I need to make sure this fork is in tip-top shape, so let's get started. Since I'm going for high performance, I'm doing a fork seal upgrade. I picked up these Enduro Bearings High Glide seal kit, and these are pretty special because they are a 2-part seal instead of the classic seal and wiper combo. Enduro Bearings say that these seals can reduce stiction by 25%, and they last longer than the OEM seals, meaning that you can get 2 to 3 times longer between servicing. So I'm pumped to try them. Have you guys ever wanted some bike upgrades, had a full shopping cart on your favorite online bike shop, but it was just too expensive and it was just hard to hit the checkout button? Well, I know I have, and then boom! PayPal's Honey, this video's sponsor, found a coupon code all by itself. Honey is an online shopping tool that I have installed and running on all of my browsers, and I've been using it for years now. Honey found me a 10% off coupon, which is pretty huge savings for bike parts. I was really impressed with how Honey automatically works in the background to look for coupon and promo codes on your favorite websites, so you don't have to go to those sketchy coupon code websites and try out a million different codes that ultimately don't ever work. I've scored 15 or even 20% off coupons before on things that I was already buying, and I put in zero effort while Honey did its thing. And who doesn't like saving money without trying? So instead of just adding Honey to your browser, show some support for this channel and head to joinhoney.com/EvansMTBSaga. It's free. You just saw me install another high performance upgrade, an Enduro Bearings Max Hit headset. I love upgraded bearings, and this is one of the most durable headsets on the market and has a lifetime warranty. All right, the front end is complete and that should make the bike feel way better. I also threw on my favorite bars, 1UP Carbon, cut down to 760mm. And I just love the way the bars feel because they mute some of the trail chatter because they have vertical compliance. These bars are so cheap right now, used just 70 bucks. And I'm not sponsored by them, but I wish I was. 1UP, hook me up already. Before I tell you why I want to turn this bike into a high performance machine, there's something else I need to work on, and it's at the back of the bike. In the last video, I was trying to stay super budget, and with just $120, I got this bike going pretty good. But it's funny, people in the comments gave me permission to put a dropper post on, which is super funny, but I'm actually not gonna put on a dropper, not yet at least. Bentonville has very distinct climbs and descents, so it's really not that big of a deal to flip a seat clamp and put the seat up and down. Now in Phoenix, I was hitting my dropper like every 10 seconds, so I get it. I get the importance of a dropper, but no, I wanna run a fixed seat post. That way I can slam the seat as low as it will go, and that way I can soak up the jumps as much as humanly possible. So for now, I'm gonna throw on a Thompson seat post that I got used for like 60 bucks and an upgraded clamp for performance. And just like that, we are ready to ride and the bike is complete. This $940 budget hardtail started at 31.9 pounds. And after $820 in upgrades, it now weighs just 29.6 pounds. All right, so we're back out here at Kohler to test this bike out. And the real reason why I want to upgrade this bike, put some nicer parts on for performance, is actually because I want to get some KOMs. I don't have any more KOMs. I had one in my life and someone stole it within like a month. So the goal here is to get KOMs. But let me warm up first. Let me actually put the seat down. Boom, nice and slammed. All right, let's shred. Yeah. Wow, so that was actually pretty bumpy on rock soft, but I mean, that's a hardtail for you. What do you expect on so much chunk? But the real reason we're here is for this trail right here, Fireline. And to get the KOM, I need another 20 seconds. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. Oh. Take two, Fireline. No sliding out this time. All right, so obviously that was not a KOM, but it's actually kind of scary, to be honest. Now that I'm trying to push that to the limit a little bit, I was a little bit timid for sure, but I'm just not super comfortable on this bike yet. The bike has, I don't know, the fork is good, I like it. I feel like the bike is really playful over the jumps, but in the turns, I can't quite carve it how I want to, and it still feels like the bike is pushing a little bit, so it's just gonna take some time to get used to the fork settings. And then on the jumps, I feel like I'm getting bucked a little bit, just sometimes. And I don't know if that's because of the wheels being too heavy, but there's something there. Maybe I'm due for a wheel upgrade, I don't know. But this is the trail that I want to do. Cease and desist. And the segment on Strava is called Huck to Face. And I'm only 7 seconds off that KOM. So let's give it the beans. It's all good. I had to stop there. My bike is having an issue. It looks like the chain fell off the pulley wheel. And this derailleur is pretty good actually, and the clutch works fine, but I feel like it's already wearing out a little bit. I'm getting a lot more chain slap in the first couple rides, and never had this happen before. So hopefully I can get it back on. Okay, now we're good to go. I might need some replacing later on, I don't know. Yeah, and time. Whew. Man, that is my absolute favorite trail in Bentonville, by far. Dang, I didn't get the KOM. I think this segment might be kind of weird to GPS. I'll put it on the screen right here. Let me know what you think. Is the GPS messed up on this? But this bike is starting to really grow on me. I'm starting to feel the suppleness, meaning like the small bumps. It's kind of muting it out, and I'm really liking it. This fork and bar combo changed everything, but let me know what you think. What's the cause of me kind of getting bucked with the back wheel? It just feels kind of like heavy, and I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, but that's it for this video. Uh-oh, time for an upgrade.